Hello, this is Vikas and this tutorial is for how to write or simulate the assembly programs in the Keil uvision3 simulator. Basically, we are writing those programs which suitable for 8051 CPU or microcontroller. It actually has some steps which should be followed by the programmer for writing a program into the keil. The first one is go to the start menu, going into this all programs and click or open the keil uvision3. When you opening this, you should follow these steps. After opening the keil software program, you should follow these steps. Now execute step first. This is going into the project, creating a new project. The first is now the step 2. Step 2 is to create or to select the directory or folder in which your programs files are saved. Well, it can be any directory, but for our convenience, or we can say that for the simplicity, we should create a new folder for every new project. I am creating a new project folder for my project. After getting into the new project, name your project. My project is new project. This is the third step, the save the project into the directory. I name the new project, I name my project, okay, and now I am going to save this project into the directory. Now what we can see that here is a list of some CPUs, or we can say that some microcontrollers. Now what I'm using the 8051 microcontroller. So my product is from NXP. Here is the NXP here. NXP is the company which is founded by the Philips. Now the controller, I'm using the controller 89P89 V51 RD2. P89 V51 RD2. Here is it. I'm using this product which is belongs to XP family. Now what it shows that the copy standards 8051 startup codes. I don't need those startup code. I am creating my own fresh program. Now let's check what is the next. I select the CPU. Now the step 5, to create a new file. For creating a new file, we are going into the file and new. This is our new file. Just check what is the next. The next step is now you are able to write your assembly codes. I'm writing my assembly codes which are very simple. org00h, it is the directive command that is used for originate your program, and then move a #51h. Well, this line shows that move the 51h value into the accumulator. Then I did my first task. My second task is to move this accumulator's data into the port 1. Now the accumulator data is also moved into the port 1. Now I'm using the end directive. Without any end directive, your program cannot be end. Now what I have to do, I have to save this file. I'm going to save and just check what is the next step. The next step is to save the file with .asm extension. Now I'm going to name my file. I give the name my file as new project. The new project is the name of the file, and the extension is, what is the extension? Extension is .asm. Now save. Now my file is saved with the .asm extension. What is the next step? Step 7. Step 8. Add .asm file to the source group 1. Check where is the source group. Here is the source group. Source group 1, just click the right button by clicking and left click, add files to the source groups. Your file is not in the list? No, you have to select the type of the files. Your file is ASM source file, so you have to select this. Now this is your project file. I am adding it. It is added to the source group 1. We can see it from here. Now our next step is to translate. It is used to translate. My file is translated, and then build target. It is for build target. Translate current file, build target, and this is rebuild all target. Now the next step is to debug. For debugging, you have to click on the debug and then start and stop debug. Now your program is debugged. The window on the left hand side, that is known as project workspace, shows the registers in your system. That these are the registers from R0 to R7, 8-bit registers. This is also 8-bit accumulator, B register, stack pointer, DPTR register, program counter, and states. Now we have to choose the peripherals. As our next step is select the peripheral. Select the peripherals. The peripherals I'm used is port 1. Here is the port 1. Now what is the next step is to run the program. For running the programs, I'm using this. This is the step by step running of the program. Step 1, what it does, it move the 51H value to the accumulator. When I'm again running it, after the run, we can see that the 51H value goes into the port 1 after executing this line. So this is all about the keil software, and now you are able to write your own program. Thank you.